Good morning and welcome to Moopsy in the welcome to the Moopsyverse. I have to think about the where we are talking about. Sorry, Satali, we're not talking about you getting stabbed with needles yesterday, but we will in just a moment. We are talking about Donut Land coffee, and you were about to say, "Have I heard?" Bird is a word. I have, I have heard that. Yes, Satalia, why? No, 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 no. Oh, Satalia got a COVID shot, which I assume is the same as a COVID shot. Yes, COVID shot. There we have clarification. Hey, COVID isn't that bad. Yes, I presume the anti-COVID shot, which hurts. Eh, Clovis. Boy, that's more obscure than I know. You clearly are. Let's see. So my one of the last things that happened at my company is they gave us our free vaccinations, and I knew I was leaving, so I got all of them, so I'd be set on some of these things for 10 years. But yeah, the next day it's like, oh, arms, arms not move, arms. Well, they did it right. The woman who comes in has been with the same company for decades. She's a traveling nurse, and basically all she does is goes from one business to the next business to the next business on a certain schedule, and everything's prearranged. You request what you need, they'll tell you what you don't need, and then you go in there, lift up your sleeves, and get punctures all over the place. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Or, and this worked amazingly well, was go to the gym and lift weights. Same concept. Get the. Yep. Yeah, really. Really. If that was an option to just, go downstairs at 7 a.m., get my shots, go back upstairs and spend the next 5 hours rubbing my own arms, that would be a fine way to get paid for a day. Who? Uh, nope, I'm not seeing anything. Wow. I was going to say, was he in anything else, but you don't know. Yeah, the only thing I see here is a memorial for Anton Yelchin. Oh, this is good. So I plugged in Star Trek actor who died May 20, real life. Star Trek actor who died on May 20 was not Anton Yelchin. I love that. That is AI for us. There's a lot of people who didn't. Oh, hold on a second. We've got an issue here with the voice. Thank you, Satalia. Satalia says there's an audio issue. Let me see if I can fix this.
Like ever.
No, of course, they named Morn after George Wendt's character.
Yeah, right. Satalia, is it better now? And thank you for letting me know I was talking to myself. OBS has a new beta thing for external audio.
Uh-oh.
And every single time I put it in there, it doesn't work the next time I load it up, so I have to take it out and put it back in. And sometimes it still doesn't work. Fortunately, it's not very difficult to do that.
It doesn't remember the setting?
It doesn't remember the setting, yeah. The game audio stays connected, my audio stays connected. And it's weird because it's the same thing as the game audio. Well, hi everybody. Yeah, there's a bunch of us here. There's Board King and Chris and Musin and me.
Hello.
Well, would anybody like to pew pew?
Yes, please. Don't have much to do. Touch and damage in space and destroy hunting ships in the battle zone. Ugh.
That means we can just have some fun doing stuff.
Boring.
Musin, Satalia, Board King, anybody want to join the party? Wow, the enthusiasm is overwhelming.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm trying to look for that episode that
okay.
I'm thinking of. That.
No worries. I'm still waking up too, Satalia. Dog's got me up at 4.
My waking up
starts
when I wake up.
Sure.
Say again, Musin?
I'm up for something space.
I'm up for something space too. How many Undine ships do you need, Chris?
30.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely go team for that one. Let's team that and just go destroy things.
Well, I'm transwarping now.
Well, hang on. I guess who else wants to...
I found the episode.
If anybody wants to join us in the Undine Battle Zone, I will team us when we all get there. Satalia has all
Bill
ground
Cobbs.
today. Who?
Bill. Oh no, Bill. Okay, never mind. He died last year. Never mind. I was thinking Bill Cobbs, that he passed away last year.
It wasn't a Star Trek actor.
No, but he looked. It was a guy that looked like Bill Cobbs.
Could just Google actors who died yesterday. Well, that's not bad. Satalia's got captains on the ground, Dabo and Herc attendants.
I had to
Herc
do.
attendance is tedious.
I had to do Harvest Materials ground, Terran's ground, Heal Health on ground.
Wow.
Oh my god. Game hates
I hate
you tonight.
I hate heal. The game hates me every day. What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was just an anomaly.
No. Game always hates him.
Well, I know it doesn't like me usually, so I feel blessed having something to do in space.
I'm re-rolling. I can handle the Terran's ground and the I could.
Well, Terran's ground, there are a couple of fun things to do. You can do the.
It's the healing ground I don't like doing.
Healing ground's a pain in the butt.
Healing ground and shields ground is annoying.
I went to re-roll and I got something worse.
Shields ground is easy. What'd you get?
Born on Nimbus.
That's easy.
No, that's worse because
everyone's already there. Unless you look out, they've got like 12 open instances.
Okay,
yeah,
here we go.
I had on Nimbus yesterday, and
I got a better one. One. Borg TFO.
Yes.
No, not red alert. Not red alert. I can do that.
Oh yes.
Borg TFO is good.
Goodness, that is good.
I can do that.
ISA. Oh, actually ISE, and I was the only one who didn't die. Everyone else died.
But Mom, I'm gonna name drop Death yesterday.
Okay.
Yuri Grigorovich,
Who?
Who?
the Russian ballet supremo, the dancer who dominated ballet for like 30 years straight.
Clearly,
Haven't
I've
heard of
been
him.
not hanging out in the right places. I don't know him.
He's often name dropped in a bunch of 80s stuff.
What was the name
I've
again?
never heard of him.
Yuri Grigorovich.
That sounds like a generic Russian name,
Yeah, it
to
really
be honest.
does.
It's the
It-
most common name. Yuri and Grigorovich is probably the most common
He's
name.
a
It's like
very, very, very
John
famous
Smith.
Russian ballet dancer.
not famous enough. It never reached my circle.
No, I've never heard of him.
Oh wow!
But then again,
Okay.
I don't care much about ballet.
It has
And
been
if
a
it's Russian
time.
ballet, okay, even less. Although I know that they have been excelling in ballet
Yes, they
for
have.
years.
They're very good.
Still, I have no names attached in my head to it. I just know that they have a lot
That's
of
a tip name for you.
Okay.
Oh my! Yeah, I don't know if I can say this.
I've been in the chat. I'll read it for you. Probably.
How are you doing on your Undine ships, by the way?
Halfway there. 16, 17, 18. So it's
We have enough people
Going
here
up
that
in
it's
numbers.
spawning a bunch.
yeah, it shouldn't be too long.
Houston says, I see a ship named Cupid Stunt.
Why does he say that?
Pardon?
Why does he say that?
He says that in Strike Group chat in the game.
Yeah, I didn't know. I want to keep it PG because I
That's-
do exactly know what
Yes,
psychological trick they're pulling there with the ship.
yes. I
I
enunciated
don't.
it
I don't
very
get it.
carefully. Cupid Stunt. Reverse the first two sounds or switch them. So Cupid becomes stupid.
Okay.
Okay. There
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm not awake yet.
I won't be
I
awake until I go to bed,
but-
so I'm even worse.
I
The
got like
thing
9
is-
hours of sleep last night.
How much?
9 hours. I went to bed right after the show. I was
So did
dead
I.
tired. And I just woke up like right before I turned on voice chat here.
Well, the Sugars woke me up at 4, and I explained we are not getting up, and they were happy to go back to bed. I slept through the alarm. I'm like, if I've missed the show, I've missed the show. That's how it goes.
I had a funny thing this morning. I woke
Yes.
up at 5 a.m., like an hour and a half before I'm supposed to wake up, and I realized that my phone was dead.
Oh no!
So it wouldn't have rung in an hour and a half.
He's dead. It's dead.
I
Jim.
turned it on, I put it on the charger, and then went back to sleep, and then it woke me up at the right time. Can you imagine the luck if I didn't wake up at 5 a.m.?
But your body gets so trained to wake up at the same time.
No, it's not. If I didn't have like subconsciously a ringer on, I would have never woken up until like 10, 11 in the morning.
See, my mental alarm don't get me up until like between 6 and 7.
Mine usually gets me up
Yeah,
like at 4.
Yeah, I've stopped
Which is
like setting it
ridiculous.
up to like a full hour, like a full half hour. I'm just setting random hours like in between. So I'm always caught off guard and I don't actually expect it. So I don't wake up subconsciously just to put the ringer off. Rather just wake up at a random hour like, oh okay, that's the time.
Hey, good folks out there, not you guys, but the other good folks out there. If you
Thank you.
don't start the energy weapons, it will just keep spawning Undine ships. And people go
Are
through
you all
this-
in the Undine battle zone right now?
Yeah, Chris needs
Yeah, I
Okay.
just finished the thingy, so I'm
You
done.
got him?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and we've just done the thingy as well, so.
And the thingy Tetrian?
Don't go away!
Mom has
Do
2
any
alarms.
damage.
Technically, Satalia, I have 3, because in addition to my 2 main alarm clocks, I also have the phone.
So wait, you're using a traditional alarm clock and then your phone?
Oh, I have the traditional alarm clocks known as the puppers. Mom, we need to go pee. Mom, Mom.
Oh, right.
So are you guys stuck in the unending battle zone for a while or what?
All done.
No, we're done.
Okay.
We are out
We
of
know
here. The hex
we know
spawn,
if you're
yes.
gonna invite.
What are you doing, baby? My sweet little
Wait.
fluffer.
I might pew.
What?
I might pew
You
loudly.
might. Pew pew.
All right. Yep. Okay.
I'm
Might?
bringing pulse cannons.
Oh.
So I might pew a bit.
Okay. Borg King, since it is your Borg TFO, what would you like to do?
Ice.
Ice? Ice? Ice?
Ice.
Are you sure?
Infected. Well, whatever that one where you have to destroy those 3 things.
Well, you're talking infected space, but ice is elite. Did you want to do elite?
What?
Ice, I-S-E, is elite. Do you want to do elite or advanced?
Advanced.
Okay, that's... So, ISA.
Isa.
ISA, it's an I. I will cue us for a little
Oh, I
ISA.
knew it.
Infected Isa.
Hold on. Chris, you're in cooldown from ISA?
Yeah, I said I did it before.
Well, I didn't know
did
how
at least
before
one that I didn't die.
was. I didn't know how before was.
Well, just
You
before the
sure
show.
we're not gonna do it?
Well, so we have to do a different one then.
Get 11 minutes for it, so
We can wait 11 minutes, Board King, or you can pick a different one.
that helps.
I've got to see which Borg TFOs there are.
Okay, there's Battle of Wolf
Hive.
359, Borg Disconnected, Cure Found, Guillotine, Hive Onslaught,
hold on,
Kittimer
hold on,
Vortex,
wait.
Resistance of Starbase 1, and Royal Flush.
Let me see.
Space.
Space, the final frontier. Wait, what?
These are the ships that are gonna blow up the hive.
We can
Is
knock
that a
out
tough
Hive.
one?
We can do Hive Onslaught if you want. We can do Guillotine.
Resistance of Starbase 1
Resistance of Starbase 1 it is.
since pretty easy. I did just like basically
Elite. No?
Wee woo.
no. We will.
If we were procedures acknowledged.
This is gonna be painful for the Borg.
Satalia says, are there any
Good.
Borg-in grav flies off in the open airlock? Yes, yes indeed. That is what happens when we talk about that one.
I can bring a Borg to gravity kills.
Not to be pew-pewed, and it's not a Borg TFO.
No, I'm gonna bring a Borg to pew with.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
We have to pew-pew the Borg to get it
Against
as a
the Borg.
Borg TFO.
Yeah, but I have a Borg.
Yeah.
on it.
What is this combination of the crossfield class?
That's what I did. I hit bashed it.
Mirror. It's a mirror, but it has the refit nasals, and it's got the 25th century.
It's
How?
not Glen Hall.
Yeah. That's what I mean, the 25th century. 24, 09 or 11. Depends what time you come from.
My bad, I'm bringing some QQ.
This is an April Fool, you don't do artisan audios on your own.
Nebula or eddy current will work.
Kablooey! Kablow!
Bam! Ow!
had a craving for the songs from the Space Rhapsody episode.
Oh,
A what?
Space Rhapsody.
the
Space
Strange New
Rhapsody
Worlds
No
episodes.
boy bands. No.
No, I don't care for the
What's
playing
Space
on boy
Rhapsody?
band.
It's Strange New
Space
Worlds.
Rhapsody.
Oh,
Strange New
okay.
Worlds episode, musical episode.
I
No.
don't want the Borg boy band on the comms right now.
No, it doesn't happen to me yet. Like I don't play that one, but I do like the I'm DX, and I
Actually,
like how I'm ready. The song between, I mean, it's kind of like their individual songs, but like Spock and Chapel have a separate song about their own point of view about their relationship, and it has the same beat. It has the same pacing, but the music and the vibe of both songs is so completely different. It's so genius.
Natalia says she likes K-pop girl bands. K-pop meaning Klingon pop. Right? Right,
Oh,
Natalia?
Cleon Pop Warrior.
Yeah.
I'm glad there's only one. I'm glad there isn't too many of those. I'm not sure the galaxy's ready for too much Klingon K-pop.
I still like those two girls that perform
Oh yeah,
uh,
Ursa and Bator.
the karaoke
Yeah,
at Star Trek
those two are
Las
really
Vegas.
good.
In the forecast, strong eddy currents. And if they say something about being under attack, they can go away. Assimilate this.
Resistance SB1. And good morning, Lexers. How are you?
I swear, it's like they give Worf the best lines in any show and
They
movie.
do.
There's only one thing I can say for that.
Do you even hear yourself?
Hey, Riker has some really good lines too. Morning is a relative construct. Yes, yes it is. But the sun is coming up, so it definitely is morning.
Ugh, the sun. I want to go back. I want to be nighttime all the time, so I don't have to see the sun. It hurts my eyes.
It's so beautiful where you live. Oh my god, I would be out.
Actually, it's better at night because you get to see the galaxy.
I have never
The
seen
Milky Way.
the galaxy yet. Next trip out, I will spend the night if I can find a place for me and the dogger augers to stay.
No, I was gonna say I could offer you. I was gonna let you offer to stay here, because I have an extra room.
Yeah, but I have the doggies with me next trip.
That's fine.
Okay.
I have a big yard with a gate.
Oh, they would be happy with that. They are not doing well when we're separated too much anymore. They've gotten used to it. And if they stayed home with my son, that would be fine. Son would be happy, they would be happy, but that's a pain in the butt for my son. Because I'm like 30 minutes from his office. Oh, I didn't even get there in time.
Yeah, me neither. But I think
No,
my
I
pets
didn't get
did.
to see the dreadnought. No.
I think my pets got
There
there.
was a
plenty of
mirror
time.
Moopsy sucking the bones out of those Borg. It spawned right on top of me.
Good morning, not knowing TV. Or morning. Or hello, as I said to Chris this morning. See, Wuthering Disruptor dual pistols. That looks like fun.
So I say that 5 times fast. when
Yeah, I
you're
can't even say it
half
once
asleep.
slow.
I know. I was like what? And I heard.
Withering
Oh,
Disruptor dual pistol.
Well, that's gotten me absolutely nothing of what I need today. What's next?
ooh, wow! I got 2 choice of marks in my
Ooh, nice.
thing from that one.
That is
I got
nice.
250 marks, so I got to give that to my other character because she needs marks.
Chris, I'm going to make you team lead just for a moment because I want to switch to the other account.
Actually, I'm gonna bump out of this team
You-
because
You can. I'm still going to
got-
make Chris team lead so I can jump.
I know I gotta do some ground. And it does like 10,000 damage.
Which one is it?
Quantum Warhead,
Oh, yeah. The Quantum Warhead is lovely.
and it's a console, not a It's a console, not an actual torpedo. I use that on my ship because it does great damage. But the recharge time is like 1 or 2 minutes. So
Yeah. See, so Dark Matter is one of my preferred ones. Personally, I like the particle emitting plasma torps, which is a crafted one out of the Romulan.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Um,
The dimensional
kinda
hypermass is okay, not bad. I mean, if you don't have anything
kind
else.
of depends, but the real good ones would be Maelstrom, the trifluoride
Oh,
Maelstrom
yeah.
variant, the neutronic, the gravimetric, the Delphic distortion torpedo. Then you get to the enhanced biomolecular torpedo as well.
So kind of
And
anything that
after
isn't
that,
your
it's
genetic.
more of a console torpedoes rather than the set torpedoes.
Woof, this tune doesn't
mean-
have anything either.
If you're running the full wool set, that torpedo is good. If you're running the full ultimate set, that torpedo is good. But
No, he says
you know,
I've got 3 slots only.
Pavian.
well,
Pavian torpedo is really
if you
good.
want to get the best like bang for your buck, one hit torpedo, you go with the Maelstrom because it has a significant cooldown time, but has a high yield. That is off a legendary ship, though.
Chris, are you in Discord or Twitch or whatever it
Yeah,
is? Sorry, in
yeah,
Twitch.
I'm here.
I
He's
got a
quiet.
new ship and I renamed it for you.
For me?
Yeah.
The legendary Akira has
Oh,
the Maelstrom.
And what's it referencing,
wow.
Satalia? She is an amazing singer.
Wait, which singer?
I can't say the last name. How do you say the last name?
Stechkovska.
We'll just refer to it as Justina.
Yeah. I'll probably
I never
sound it
heard of it.
like that.
Wait, what's her name? Full name?
Justina.
Justyna Stechkovska.
I've never heard of her.
No, she's
Um.
Polish and she just recently just popped out of.
Yeah.
There is a
Chris.
Polish singer I am aware of.
Yes.
Hold on,
Oh,
I gotta find her. My friend got her music from another friend who's from Poland. I gotta
what a
bring up
coincidence.
iTunes. Hold on. Go the iTunes thing. iTunes has been annoying me lately. Just nothing new.
I don't have an account with iTunes.
Go to Death Valley soundtrack.
I know an Icelandic singer. Everybody does.
Yes.
Do you say her last name?
Oh no. No good on that. Not many Starfleet ships I like. They all look the same. The only other ship I want is the Nevada. You can't ever get in the game the Nevada. What is the
What's the
Nevada?
Nevada? What is Nevada?
I
You
don't
mean a
know.
Nevada class?
Maybe she meant the California.
Well, I think he's a he, but
Uh,
the USS Nevada is not a playable ship in Star Trek Online.
yep.
Good, I can't find the song.
Narada.
Narada.
Nevada, and it's technically not playable in the game either. We have Knyal and the other one, but they're not exactly it because they're just inspired. But they're not the same.
Satalia, thank you so
I
much for
can't.
that title.
I can't even find the singer. iTunes keeps removing the name on the song, the artist on the song, so I can't.
Do you know what the name of the song is?
No, because it's in Polish, and I can't. I only recognize it by net. What's her
Can you
name?
type it into chat?
No, that's the problem. I can't find her name.
Well, I did Polish singers, and there's a bunch. Would you recognize it?
No.
Okay.
Okay,
That
a ship
helps.
as big as a Borg cube. How about the Borg assimilator?
It's a pretty big ship, yeah.
Work
That's as big
Simulator
as
is
a
the
Borg.
closest thing.
It's almost as big as a Borg cube, and it's
Well,
If
cube-ish.
if you stack the three of those, they might actually get the volume of a Borg
Oh,
cube.
two.
Can I leave you
I
folks to
think
chat
so.
amongst yourself while I go get some fresh coffee?
Sure.
Okay, I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
you set them upright. They're H-shaped. You like slide them into each other. I think they take up the volume of a cube. Then
They kind of remind me of the PlayStation 4 unit. Just they have this angled part.
Well, no, I don't own a PlayStation 4. I quit after PlayStation 2.
Well, the PlayStation 4 unit, the base one, had these angled. The front and the back were kind of angular. So the shape of the simulator is kind of similar to it.
I've seen the PlayStation 5 though. That
No, that
doesn't
doesn't
look
look.
like a game
No,
console
PlayStation 5 has
anymore.
went in a completely different direction design-wise, but PlayStation 4 had
Yeah,
this kind of look.
they thought let's never sell discs again.
Well, they do still sell the disc version of PlayStation 5. It's just that.
No, they sell the disc add-on with your PlayStation 5.
Literally, I'm looking at my PlayStation 5 with a disc inside of it, so I don't know why you're adamant that they
They
don't sell
got
disc versions. They
hang
do
on, they
sell
got
all the
one.
versions. You can have one
They
with or without a disc. There's a digital only. There's
because
one that has
when I
disc
looked,
based.
and this was when PlayStation 5 just came out, I only saw like an external like disc unit that you had to hook on.
No, there are still
Oh.
versions that have a drive. They're just different variants of the same console. I believe PlayStation Pro doesn't have a built-in disc. You have to buy an external one, the disc reader, but I'm not exactly sure.
It's ridiculous though. They're like, buy an expensive console. Oh yeah, and it doesn't take CDs.
I think it's ridiculous. Like, I think they should probably just stop making consoles if they want to remove them of components. Because, like, there was one of the reasons why you got PlayStation, even from PlayStation 3 onwards, is because it had a Blu-ray disc reader, so you can, even if you don't play video games, you can at least use it as a Blu-ray reader. You don't have to buy a separate device to do that, and it was just easy, straightforward. And now they just have the most fancy SSD-based console that doesn't have a disc inside of it. But then again, new laptops, many new computers don't come with a built-in disc reader either. So like,
My computer came without a disc reader, and
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just like,
it's
oh, not good.
so rare to find a
yeah.
computer with a disc reader these days.
In like a week and a half, I might actually buy one. That or I'm gonna buy these really nice shoes.
I bought a house painting job instead of a computer this year, and possibly getting my backyard excavated to put in French drains because it likes to flood. But I'm going to try putting in a wet garden first and see if that helps.
Yeah, no one likes a flood at their house.
Well, it's away from
I'm
the house,
thinking of these.
but
Still, near it.
yeah, I don't like it near it. You've shown me those shoes before, Musin, or one similar to it,
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna buy those.
because they're ever so practical.
Yes,
Are they though?
they go
No,
great with the
no.
dress.
It, no, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
I think they're
They go
just
great
so
with the dress.
clunky, and
Yeah,
the
maybe
clunky,
I'll
and then they've
take the
got
7.
the stilettos, which don't offset the clunky. It just makes the clunky look clunkier.
Yeah, maybe I should go with 7 instead of 8-inch.
So Satalia had sent me a K-pop video from
Yeah.
something yesterday, and one of the women is wearing shoes that would make make a Klingon proud, but they were proportionate. The heels were clunky and chunky, like the soles were, so it worked. Versus the stilettos with the clunk to them.
Cute.
I realize it's a matter of personal taste, but you know. I wish I had a separate bank account down here on Risa. So I could just,
but
put all my Risa stuff down here in a little locker and leave it there year round.
I showed you the dress last
you?
year.
Oh, last year, yeah.
Yeah. I think those shoes would go nice with it.
I iterate, I like the stilettos, I like the clunk, I just don't like them together. But hey, it's your money, not mine. What am I going to say?
Oh, I could do
Oh,
little.
good. Server not responding message. I love it.
Always
love,
good.
love it.
But I could do 7 instead of 8 inches.
There we go. We got kicked out.
Have a little
Love
less fun.
SEO server stability. It's just so much fun.
Especially first thing in
Not.
the morning. Oop. Well, that didn't quite work the way I wanted. Let's see how that goes. Mom doesn't understand K-pop fashion. Kids these days, right, Mom? Oh, I understand it. Dag nabbit. Okay, well.
Just so you know, I'm still trying to find that song.
Just because you
of the
don't like
singer.
it doesn't mean you don't understand it.
Yeah.
You have to-
But yes, it is a-
understanding is not exactly liking.
Well, the funny thing is, it's K-pop, you know, Korean teens with all this acting out and stuff in their videos, and yet it's the culture doesn't let you do that in real life if anybody's following the whole Johnny Somali thing, because the culture tends to be more respectful than that. So, you know, you see them doing this in the videos and thinking to myself, but they're not doing it in real life.
I mean, there
Not there.
are things that are happening in the movie. Like, imagine that you watch a TV show or a movie and people are wearing those cool. I don't know. I'm not talking about superhero stuff, but like there is a dark character that wears a cloak or a thing, and it looks cool. But if you try to wear it in like modern day city attire, that would look kind of awkward. And I wish we could normalize wearing cloaks and stuff like that. There's a guy on TikTok. I think he's from Germany. I want to say from Germany, but I'm not exactly sure. He has this trend of fashion of alt boys. And I normally don't like that kind of stuff, but with him, he's just got this whole thing going on, from the hair to the jewelry to the accessories to the like sleeveless
Oh.
vest. Like
Mhm.
I
they're
got that.
kind of like a suit sleeveless vest, but they're like in the style of this all black, all gothic kind of thing, and God, does that look good? I'm like, oh Jesus! I couldn't pull that off myself, but this looks so good sometimes.
Well, the thing is, you could
I
wear it
got
to
the
work
name of that
because...
poet singer,
Okay, what's the name?
Evelina Flinta.
Evelina Flinta, yeah, she's good. She has kind of her stardom has kind of dimmed. I can't say I heard any new songs in time lately, but still.
Hey, not knowing for a long time, I wanted to get my credit cards implanted into my palms.
Ew, ew.
No, it's so cool.
No,
Why not?
no, ew. Fully monitored. They know every time where you are. They can just install card readers and
But
track your
it's
every
so much
movement
fun
and what
when-
you're doing, where you're doing.
When they present the little card reader at the restaurant and you just wave your palm over it and it goes, yes. And then you get the LED on your hand to show that it activated.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No,
Yeah.
that's like that's Revelations stuff.
Yeah,
Book of
666. You have a Mark of the Beast. No.
Yeah, no.
It's still
no.
cool. I
I mean,
do like... I don't know about you, Board King, but I've noticed more and more restaurants here in the States are going to bringing the card reader to your table rather than them taking your card away and reading it.
No,
Yeah.
not in Utah. Not in Utah.
Well, it's becoming a thing here
it-
finally.
Because,
It's
yeah.
upgrading to
Wait,
that
is that-
Wi-Fi. huh?
Wait, you said it's becoming a thing?
Yeah.
I remember going to restaurants like 10 years ago and they would have this wireless terminal that they bring to your table.
But over
That was a
in that's
normal
in
thing
Europe though,
here.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not here in the States.
Yeah.
They take your card, they go back to the cashier, they run
I
your
would
card
never
and
have
bring
them
you the
my
receipt.
card.
Yeah, well, they're moving away from it finally.
Yeah.
No, even before the
yeah.
wireless terminals, you would just go up to their register, wherever it's located, with your card. They would never take your card away from
Yeah,
you.
no. In a good restaurant, they will not have you go to the cashier. They would take care of everything at the table by taking your card.
A
Then they
good
go to the
restaurant.
cashier. A good
A
restaurant.
good restaurant, too. But I've never.
Oh, I would
You-
never let them have my card. They could do things
Yeah,
with
that
it.
that
They
would
could
That's
just
copy
make me
it.
get up and follow them to where they're taking my card.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I would follow them because I
I'd
wouldn't
be
want them
like,
to have my
"Excuse
card.
me, where are you taking my card?"
This was
Yeah.
at we were at a nice new restaurant here in town, and
But-
they brought the reader to the table, and of course now you can just tap, and it was so nice. So
The,
convenient. Card stays
okay,
with me.
so the
And I've been paying
thing,
with my card with my phone for like at least a decade as well. So it's like so weird that you would have to.
yeah,
No, 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 no. It wouldn't go. It
the
wouldn't go
thing in
through.
Europe as well is that we're all working with our bank cards
Hmm.
rather than actual
Credit
credit
cards. Yeah,
cards.
yeah,
So they can take the card away, but it's useless to them without our PIN numbers.
yep. So
And
they
we don't
couldn't
give
use
those
it.
out. We type those in. So they'd have either like the machine at the register and you'd go up there to pay,
Hmm.
or they started doing the wireless thing.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
they're starting to do the wireless thing. Whether it's Chris, who didn't say do we pew, just types do we pew. Yes, we can pew. What do you want to do,
The-
Chris?
the-
I don't want to interrupt.
This is also a thing to everybody in America. If you come to Europe, bring cash, uh, get a card that actually works, because credit cards are not the norm to be an accepted payment method.
That's
Yep.
not entirely true because every time I go to Europe, which used to be a lot, we never had an issue using credit cards. MasterCard, though, not Visa and not American Express.
Yeah, see,
But almost every ATM accepted American Express if you need to do a cash
there's
advance. So it was
there's
fine.
this simple logo, and it looks like the MasterCard logo. It's
Hmm.
called the Maestro logo.
Right, same company.
It's owned by the same people, right?
Yeah, it is.
And if that Maestro logo is on your card,
Mm-hmm.
then you have no problem. If it's not, then your card isn't quite good for international payments.
Chris, what did you want to do? Or Musin, what do you guys want to do for some pew pew?
I don't have anything specific.
Just
I just have like
general pew
12
pew?
minutes left, so I just
Okay.
wanted to do a
And we'll
general
find
pew
us a
pew. Why are you on
12-minute pew
Risa, by
pew.
the way?
Pardon?
Why are you on your Risa?
Mm,
There's still time to
I
be
need to play
there.
Dabo, and I was tired of going to Drozan. It's boring. It's dull. It's dark. I want some fresh air.
Go to the S9.
No, no, I want some fresh air. It's like
Rise
Vegas.
up.
I'm at Risa.
I'm trying to find.
yeah, we're gonna have to be on Rise again real soon.
Yes,
Yeah.
we don't have to.
I'm still trying to find harvest
Well,
ground materials.
You're in
So-
charge, Chris. You have to queue up something.
I
Uh,
I'm gonna have to make a build or something and post it.
Wait, why am I in charge?
Because I made you in charge
can't-
when I changed. You can make me back in charge. That's fine. But I put you in charge
I
when I
can't. I
switched
don't
over.
have an option.
This year,
I don't have the option here.
people might wanna set up their build with that new heavy cannon thing. The Tholian one.
Yeah, which is a fun little toy.
Yeah. So the Ryzian kit frame.
Musin, you're the team leader.
Oh,
Yeah, I
am I?
left, so I think we should disband, and because
Yeah,
it
I'm gonna
doesn't
disband.
allow
I'll
me to like swap the leader.
I'll reparty
Okay.
everybody. Would
I
anybody like
right
to
clicked on
join?
you and me, and then it still didn't let me to. So
I
there's
didn't even realize.
That's okay.
So the Ryzian kit that everybody has for their kit performance
Mm-hmm.
has this other ability, the plus 30% ranged weapon damage increased by the number of summer kit modules equipped. I
Cliff's
I
gonna join us, but
have
it'll take him a minute to log in.
one summer kit module,
Mm-hmm.
but with the correct setup, so like the Mud's time device
Mm-hmm.
in the rotation, you can have, I think, 3 summer kit modules boosting that range damage so that you're barely using your kits. None of it disrupts your fire, really. And yeah, because I noticed everybody's liking that thing.
Yeah, It is fun.
And I've heard people say that they stopped using their kits because of the fire rate on that cannon. So I might have to figure out a build, but that would mean people would need favors to get their
Oh,
kit frame and their
gee, I wonder where they could get favors.
kits.
I wonder if anybody's hoarding
You were
favors
supposed to
from
send me
last
some
year.
favors last night, Mom.
I wouldn't know anyone having tons of favors. No.
You wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't.
No, Mom
No
has
idea
no
who.
favors
None
whatsoever.
at all. None whatsoever.
I,
Board King,
Mom
I
You're
will
supposed
send
to
them
send
to
me
you
some
as soon as we're out here.
or a tribble, or the rainbow tribble.
You can't send the tribble. I can send you the favors.
No, yes, you
I can
can.
send a tribble to you. I
No,
just don't
you-
know you want it if you like your other tribbles.
Satalia says
It's
I
the
get
rainbow.
my favors
You can
from
send
Kieran
rainbow.
Gillen.
You can send those tribbles.
It is? Oh, okay.
Because they're not bound to
Found
you.
account? I'm just
The
waiting for
rainbow tribble is.
I'm just waiting
No,
for Cliff to
now
get in so
you
we can
get the
start.
box first. You get the box first,
Do you?
and then, yeah, you get the box first, and then you open it, and then it's bound to you.
I don't think
Because you
I've-
can sell the box tribble on the exchange, I believe. If I'm correct.
What?
don't think the tribble's in a box. I think it's just a tribble.
Let me see. No, hold on.
Cliff? No, I don't see Cliff in yet.
You sure it doesn't say random tribble?
No, it's
No, because when
It's a
when
rainbow
you
tribble.
when you type in tribble in the summary event search, it'll bring up the rainbow tribble. It does not say bound on pickup. It means that it's still in the box, which means you can sell it on the exchange.
I don't remember it being in a box.
No, I don't remember being in a box either. Let's see. That would be event store.
Can you find it on the exchange? Because if that's the case, somebody put it on the exchange. You won't find it in the winter event, or is your summer event selected? I didn't. I have blue
We're
colors.
waiting for something, Mom?
Yeah, I'm waiting for Cliff to get logged in. He said he was logging in. He has to pick a join. And there he is. Okay, I
It
got
does
him.
say something about being packed. So,
It does say something about being packed.
but then they'd be on the exchange, right? So you could
would
just buy it
think.
with EC.
Cliff, I sent you an invitation. There we go.
Those shouldn't be too expensive at all.
Well, unless someone's selling it for 10 billion credits.
No, that's Badgie that they're selling it for crazy amounts.
Yeah, the tribble wouldn't be more than a few million. Oh,
Weeboo?
we will. What's this?
Oh, oh, oh.
You have a
it's-
wooly?
Yeah, ooey. Weeboo. Always.
I- I-
Ooey, baby.
Is this
Woo-wee?
gonna be
What's a
the-
woo-wee?
It's a
The
reverse
eye-
woo.
No, Satalia, imagine that you could copy paste it and then copy paste it. It doesn't highlight, but you can still copy paste it,
Boom!
which sounds
Boom
really
goes
weird.
the dynamite. I just warped straight into Earth.
It's always good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the planet can take it.
It's a big planet.
Your ship is so small comparing to the planet, I'm sure it'll be fine.
It's character
Well-
bind on pickup.
Okay.
Okay, so
Is
that's
that
why you
the
don't.
box, or is that the box?
It just says
tribble?
the tribble is character bind on pickup. It doesn't say anything about boxing unboxing that I saw. Let's see. There's no real detail in here.
Yeet. Get those Kobayashi buffs.
4.5 million EC. Jesus, they should limit the amount of EC in exchange for some items because this is ridiculous.
Individual box. Fine, I could go sell a bunch of those.
Like, items should not have their value exceed its value by 100-fold. Like, excuse me.
Why
Free
are
market
why do they
economy.
put certain stuff in rocks? Like when you're trying to do like ground scans, they put it inside a rock.
So you're doing an older mission, aren't you?
Yes,
Yeah.
one of the ground patrol missions.
Yeah, they used
And
to
they
do
put
that a
one of the-
lot.
It's stupid.
Oh, no, it was fun. You'd have to go look for stuff. It wasn't just thrown
No,
right in your
it's like
face.
in the rock, and I have to do harvest ground materials, and they're all in the stupid rocks.
Yeah, it's still harvesting. It's
No, I can't even like harvest it. It's underneath all the map rock.
Oh, that's an interesting sensation.
I don't know what's happening with that. Which map are you on? I'm trying to think.
Kinger. Or yeah, Kinger, I think.
Okay, and because normally, for the harvest, it's just the playing the game thing. They don't care about the actual getting it.
No, I can't even get to it. That's the problem.
That's weird.
It's like beneath the map.
Oh, that might be the map problem, as opposed to.
Well, that's
Shit,
every
not-
map I've been. That's every map I've been to now. It's all underneath the map. I can't get to anything. I can't harvest ground materials.
Do sphere of influence.
No, I haven't even been able. Like I've done that in the past too. It's all underneath the map. I cannot get anything underneath. It's all underneath the map. I don't know what it is.
Maybe you should verify your game files, because
I verified it like every single time, and
I
it's
have to take a look. First of all, not knowing asks question: do mine consoles affect your pets' minds? If your pets have minds, the console generally should affect it, but that's not a hard and fast rule. And by the way, not knowing TV, TFO domination means that you get to pick the next TFO mission, which this is our last one this morning, but you get to pick it next time we're all on, since you paid for TFO domination. So figure out what mission or what TFO you want us to do next time.
decided just to re-roll that stupid.
I don't know why
endeavor.
that's happening, Board King. I'd really like to see it sometime. Next time you get ground, if you can share your screen or something.
You need to get those rifts under control.
They're under control. Go away. Stop bothering me.
Like I said, the game hates me. This game hates me with a passion.
Yes, I'm sure they programmed it against a specific
did.
user. So
They
it's
did. They really hate
detrimental
Board King.
to some people. Yep. I'm sure that's how it works.
Satalia, if you pay for the privilege of a TFO domination, you get to pick it, even if it's gravity kills. No, it's only 1,000 keys you have to pay, Mom. I should probably raise the price on the TFO domination. Since I think it costs more to buy me a cup of coffee than it does to do TFO domination. I need to make that difficult for you, not easy. You know, if I'm having a bad day, I should probably drop the price of buying me a drink and raise the price of TFO domination.
Yeah.
What do you think I do 5,000 for the breach? 5,000 keys for the breach.
Because you love the breach and you want to do it so often.
Yeah. And the keys have to be up front.
Oh yeah, absolutely they have to be up front. None of this pay overtime stuff.
Now, if you want to pay overtime,
Pay later.
now if you want to do pay overtime, we will get. I will be happy to play it once I get all 5,000 keys at the end.
Yeah, okay, as long as you get the keys.
I'd be like, yeah, once you got a 10% down payment, we can discuss.
10% down will play 10% of the mission.
Yeah. I will play 10% of the mission.
Yep, and then you're going to just sit back. You got your AFK avoidance going.
Enterprise is back near projector base.
Now let's see here. We have
No, we will try and we will catch you.
So we got her
You
down
said
to
there was a Terran patrol mission?
Terran Patrol mission.
Terran ground patrol.
Ground patrol? No.
Not a patrol.
Okay.
The only ground patrol is the Jupiter Station Showdown, which counts as
Okay.
Borg. If you want to do Terrans, though, and you need to just knock them out, queue Operation Wolf as a solo thing in the private queue. And then you can just go down and
There's a
kill the
space
Terrans.
one where you kill Terrans. I don't know how many, but it's on the mirror arc.
Going for projector out.
Yeah, I have to kill like 20 Terrans.
You could launch either Birdcage as a solo or Operation Wolf as a solo. And from what we were talking about last night, apparently you can now do the red alerts. You can queue them privately. So if you want to go in solo something, you can. But since we did Tholians in under half a minute last night, I don't see a reason to do it solo.
Yeah, but after last night, after I got out of the red alert, it took all my traits
Lol,
away.
She moved her escape portal to get away from my grab well. That was funny.
The shield vessels are negating
Yeah, I'm not
our
doing any more red
transport
alerts.
Take them out first.
Do it on a tune where you don't really care if your traits disappear at the end.
Yeah, but then I keep dying like every 10 seconds like I did during the red alert and that other
Yeah, but you died during the
TFO.
other thing, not during the red alert.
No, I was dying a little bit halfway through the red alert.
Huh. That would tend to suggest that your traits disappeared before.
No, it disappeared during.
Let's see, Satalia says, Operation Wolf Solo, I get overwhelmed by the Terrans just out of the transporter. My thing for that, Satalia, is really weird, but as soon as it launches, as soon as you can move, don't run out to the top of the stairway where they all funnel up to you. Run past it, run over to basically where the exchange is, and come at them from that side, because you can flank that first bunch. And drop the Agony Field, the V'ger probes, and if you've got Symphony of Lightning, those three. And then if it kills you, it takes you back to the transporter, rinse and repeat, jump out of there, run to the far side, and then they have to funnel back to you. It's harder for them to swarm you. It's just a little bit of strategy to avoid having everything focused on you where you can't control it. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here because in theory, the painters might be coming today, though I can hear some... I heard thunder, and now I see blue sky, so maybe the thunder wasn't thunder. We will see. So on behalf of everybody here at Moopsy, the Moopsyverse, could you DM me the name of those items? Sure, absolutely, Satalia. I'll take care of it. As soon as I go send some favors to Borg King. Borg King, you said you had a few favors?
I just need like 25 some
Sure.
more.
No problem. I will go take care of that right now. I'm not planning to be on tonight, even if I don't have class. I'm not planning to be on tonight. We will see. You are very welcome for the pew-pews. Everyone have a wonderful day, and as we like to say around here, stay moopsome.
Moopsy.
Moopsy. Shun the non-believer. Shun.
And I will make it a threesome. Do you even hear yourself?
Oh my god.
You know DT calls me Moogie. Have a great day, everyone.